If God is truly all-powerful, why didn't he just forgive humanity? Why send his only son to be crucified? What secret lies behind that bloody cross? One that even today shakes the foundation of belief across generations. In this video, we'll uncover a hidden layer behind one of the most debated moments in human history. From the secret conversations of ancient prophets to the chilling significance of a Roman crucifixion, we'll piece together a mystery buried in time. One that may change the way you view salvation, justice, and the cost of forgiveness. Every generation has asked, if God is merciful, why not just forgive us outright? Why not start over, wipe the slate clean, destroy the world, and rebuild it? But instead, there's Jesus nailed to a wooden cross, bleeding out under a merciless sun, a divine execution. And then there's an even deeper enigma. Why did he have to die in such a brutal, public way? Why were ancient prophets shown glimpses of this thousands of years before it happened? What was God trying to reveal about himself and about us? Jerusalem, around 30 to 33 AD, a land crushed by Roman rule, a people waiting for a promised Messiah. And then a carpenter from Nazareth appears. He preaches peace, heals the sick, forgives sinners. But within 3 years, he becomes the most wanted man in Judea. And then he dies, executed like a criminal. But what if this wasn't just a tragic end? What if it was a setup from the very beginning? The story doesn't begin with Jesus. It begins thousands of years earlier. A prophet named Isaiah wrote of a man pierced for our transgressions, long before crucifixion even existed. Abraham was told to sacrifice his son, but God stopped him at the last moment. A ram was provided instead. The Hebrew Passover marked homes with the blood of a lamb, a strange ritual of protection. Coincidence or prophecy? Every thread points toward a future sacrifice. But who would be worthy enough to bear the weight of all sin? Jesus wasn't just killed. He predicted his death. He told his disciples, the Son of Man must suffer many things and be killed, and on the third day be raised. He entered Jerusalem knowing what awaited him. At his trial, he barely defended himself. Pontius Pilate, the Roman governor, found no fault in him, but gave in to pressure. I wash my hands of this man's blood, he said. The crowd? They shouted, crucify him. And he was. But here's the mystery. Why allow it? God is omnipotent, isn't he? He could just forgive everyone or destroy the wicked. So why sacrifice his son? Why not just wipe the slate clean? Let's explore 3 haunting possibilities. Theory 1, justice demands payment. Imagine a courtroom. A murderer stands guilty. The judge says, you're free to go, I forgive you. That's mercy, but it's not justice. What if divine justice required payment? What if sin left a cosmic debt, one that only a perfect life could pay? Theory 2, prophetic revelation. Ancient prophets spoke of a redeemer. Psalm 22 describes a man whose hands and feet are pierced, who is surrounded by enemies, stripped naked, mocked. That text is over 1,000 years older than Jesus. It's as if history was programmed for this moment. A divine play, with every scene unfolding as written. Theory 3, ultimate identification. There's one idea that chills even skeptics. God didn't just want to save humanity. He wanted to suffer with it. Every pain, every betrayal, every injustice. He bore it all. On the cross, Jesus was mocked, tortured, and forsaken. Not because he was weak, but because he chose to be like us. The mystery is not just that he died. It's that he didn't have to, but did. The sky went dark. The earth shook. The temple curtain tore in two. And in his final breath, Jesus cried out, "It is finished." But what did he finish? Was it just a mission to teach love? Or was it something cosmic, like the redemption of every soul? The moment he died, something changed. A Roman soldier, soaked in blood and awe, whispered, "Truly, this was the Son of God." 2,000 years later, we're still talking about that cross. Not because Jesus stayed dead, but because the mystery didn't end at the grave. According to records, he rose again. Eyewitnesses claim to have seen him, touched him, eaten with him. And today, billions believe his death wasn't just symbolic. It was a divine transaction. Forgiveness purchased. Debt canceled. Relationship restored. For who? For what? Why? How? 1. For who? Jesus of Nazareth, teacher, healer, Son of God. His killers? Religious leaders, Roman authorities, but also, in a deeper sense, humanity itself. 2. For what? A public crucifixion meant to humiliate and eliminate a threat, but it triggered the largest spiritual movement in history. 3. Why? To fulfill ancient prophecy, to satisfy divine justice, to demonstrate divine love, to open a path for restoration. 4. How? Through betrayal, false trials, Roman execution, and a resurrection that defied explanation and reshaped civilization. What do you think happened on that cross? Was it cosmic justice or just human cruelty? Was Jesus just a man, or was something far more divine unfolding? Leave your thoughts and theories in the comments. And if you found this story gripping, like and subscribe for more mysteries from the Veil of Mystery.